A number on a scale may not mean much to most. To some, it can be a demon staring back at you. To others, it can be a target to liberation, a measure of how far you have come. That number can drive you in the morning. That number can motivate you to change. That number can irritate you to the point of fighting back. That number can also be a guide, a signpost lighting the way. Every day, we are presented with over 1,000 choices. There are only two answers we can give: yes and no, we or no. As the day breaks, we can say yes, or we can choose to snooze and say no. Thousands of people set targets and goals and numbers, each different measures and scales and channels. Of the 1,000 people that set these numbers, only a bucketful say yes toward the journey. Out of the few that embark on that quest, only a handful complete it. When the sun sets on everyone and their scales, some people have the privilege of saying yes. Yes to the start, yes to the journey, and yes to its end. When you ask these people why they said yes, or how they completed it, they can always answer with a digit. They can point to a change in the scale, a measure on a tape, a moment in time. They can show you the result, the distance they traveled. They can rewind in their memory to all the steps they took to get there. They can recall that time they answered the call, when they said yes to the effort, yes to the sweat, yes to the tears, yes to the pain of changing a habit, the ability to find time, the meal prep, the supersets, and sore muscles. They said yes to them all. Even the agony of falling and ecstasy of success. You see, as those numbers and targets get closer and surpassed, new numbers are set, strived for and achieved, until one day the lines begin to fade, until there are no numbers at all, only blinking zeros. After all, you haven't said yes to a number. You've said yes to a new habit, a new you, a way of life. As those no's fade with the sunset, those yeses rise with it, and so do you.
Tomorrow, lead on.